Today, the U.S. death toll from the coronavirus topped 600,000. For much of the pandemic, we've been highlighting what we see with new COVID cases in Florida. But now information like this about the pandemic is more limited, and state-run vaccination sites are now getting ready to close. News4JAX reporter Jim Piggott has been talking to health experts about why this lack of information and the closing of the sites could be sending the wrong signal.
So this is the Edward Waters vaccination site, and as you can see, there's really no patients here. And at the end of the week, all of these state-run sites, like here at Edward Waters, they're going to shut down. Information that we're getting from the state is also beginning to shut down, information that we could share to see exactly what's happening with COVID-19.
Frank Marshall was getting his second COVID-19 vaccination. The 64-year-old was one of the few to show up today, so I asked why he waited until now.
Just hesitant, I guess. I don't know. I really can't answer.
Marshall just hopes it will keep him from getting COVID. We've watched the cases and hospitalization numbers go up and down during the last year, but now that information is becoming more limited. State health officials say they're transitioning into the next phase of COVID-19's response. Among the changes, updates are posted weekly, not daily, and hospital and long-term care facilities are no longer required to report COVID-19 information. I checked with local hospitals about that.
We're still getting information, and we have access to some of the databases. I'm not sure that it's being collected and distributed with the frequency that it was at the height of the epidemic.
When we asked the state why it was no longer releasing hospital information, in a statement we were told COVID-19 hospitalizations dropped 41% in the last 30 days. To get updated numbers, we had to check with local hospitals. At Baptist Health facilities, 48 patients are hospitalized with COVID-19 right now, with 11 of them in ICU. At UF Health, there are 18 patients, 8 of them in ICU. Those numbers give us a snapshot of what's happening in North Florida. But Mia Jones of Agape Health, which oversees the vaccines at Edward Waters College, says that picture isn't always clear.
I think it's really important for the community to realize that we're not out of the pandemic. So the less information they get, the more they think that everything is good, we can go back to normal. And so right now, as we start to see less and less information, it does concern me.
And as state vaccination sites close, health providers say they are still keeping watch, and vital information needs to be available. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.